Okay, so in case you missed the video that I did yesterday in the park, because we added that onto the boot camp, this is the first drill of hip mobility that I want you guys doing, okay? So, the entry level is just to sit up nice and straight. If you have to put something behind you, that's fine for now. And you're just gonna allow those knees to rock side to side and side to side. If you're feeling a lot of pinching here, make sure that you're not way up here, okay? That is good, that's where I want you eventually. But if it's pinching, just bring your feet down to where it pinches a little bit less, okay? Because it's more about that mobility of the hip. So you're going to sit here and do this for about 5 minutes. Okay, so what I want you to eventually lead to is being able to do it on your own. Maybe you have one hand and you're flipping from side, knees down, open, to side, or eventually you're going to do it with no hands, okay, and you just flip and flip. What you may find as soon as you're in this position, that you're not able to hold yourself up in this position, that you're either leaning one way or you have to, that is a lack of mobility in your hips. So what's happening is you don't quite have the mobility, so you're kind of forcing it to be up there, but you can't, okay? It's just the way your body's designed. So eventually, keep going side to side. Eventually, I want you to be in this lovely S position, okay? It's a great, great position to be in, nice and tall and comfortable, okay? So keep working, side to side. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I love that one, but I'm gonna go back here just so you don't feel pressured. Okay, side to side. It's a little hard to really get down there when you're back in this position, so do what you have to do. Where do you feel the tightness? Keep going. Are you feeling tightness down in the inside, outside, maybe the hamstring? Is it in the hip joint that you're causing some issues? What's going on there? Okay, so eventually you want that full rotation to be able to come down. External rotation, come down. Okay, so keep working it. If you feel real tight, hold that position for a bit. Okay, hold it for 30 seconds. Sometimes it's the muscles constricting you. Sometimes it's just that lack of mobility in the joint. So again, I said I want you to aim for 5 minutes of that. I didn't put the timer on like a silly girl. 3 minutes. So keep going for another 2 minutes. Please don't force this until you're ready. I am controlled, so if I get into trouble, I can pull out right away. I am not just flipping my body back and forth willy-nilly. Okay? I am absolutely in control of every second of that motion. Again, you might still be here, and you might be here for a week. Try not to let this be too narrow, right? You're going to be limited. Go a little wider. Okay. So once you've done about 5 minutes of that, I want you to, if you're able to get into that S-sit, do a little bit of stretching there. So you're going to come into that S-sit, okay? You're going to point your torso over this quad, okay? And you're just going to come down and hopefully not pinch and impinge this front hip flex area, hip area. So you're going to come down and open up. You're going to feel a little stretch in this area into your back. And you're going to imagine that you're on a clock. Okay, so this is 12 o'clock. You're going to hold 12 o'clock for a little bit, and then you're going to head over to 11 o'clock. Okay, you're going to hold that for a while. And then you're going to head over to 10 o'clock. You're going to hold that for a while. Head over to 9 o'clock. You should feel this area open up more and more, and this might even get a little uncomfortable. Okay. Head over to 8 o'clock. And just see where you can go. Okay. You might hit 6 o'clock. You might only hit 7. As you come deeper, you're going to get more of a stretch up this side. Okay. If it feels like it's going to cramp on you, come out of it early, please. Or go back to 9 o'clock. So basically just play around with the positions that you have available to you on this side of your hip. Okay. Then you're going to flip sides. And you're going to play around with the mobility and the motion that you have on this side of your body. Okay. So start at your 12 o'clock. Can you even get down? The same. And then you're going to go off to your 1 o'clock. Two o'clock. 3 o'clock. And just keep working your way back until you have turned as much is available to you. Okay? So that's your drill, the very first drill. If you're serious about it, I suggest you do that now and then later on in the day as a second time, okay? So that's the first drill. Tomorrow we will go over the second drill with a little bit of this added, okay? So have a lovely afternoon, have a lovely evening, whatever it is that you're doing this. Take care of yourselves, take care of your hips, please.